All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole 7, Kingmaker, Apocalypse, B52. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing on this one. I'll usually use maybe about a +10 off the tee. And I shouldn't need more than a POC 5 spin. That will help you to keep it short of the bunker. So 11.1, 10 rings. As I mentioned, if I back off of this spin and only hit it like a POC 5, a POC 4 anyway, then we'll be sure to probably keep it short of the bunker. So you can see where I'm aiming. And then all I'll do, you can see it's 10 rings. So there's 5, there's 10, somewhere right in here. Just in the rough here, you can see. Usually go relatively max and just cut it back so you can see what I'm doing. Of course, got some great ball over towards the left here. Should still be okay, catch the fairway. And as I mentioned, it will stop before that bunker if you allow it to. So definitely what I recommend. What I'll do for the second shot, no real elevation. 0% seems to work pretty good. It's very, very flat. It's probably a little bit uphill, but then you go over that low depression where the water is, and since it's uphill, and but you go over this kind of low area, it kind of just evens it out right to around no elevation. Seems to be pretty spot on. Things that you still have to, consider. Wind effect, of course, is going to be a good contributing factor to where you wind up. And additionally to that, you'll just have to, scan. Are you towards min club or max club? You should be more towards min club. Of course, this wasn't quite as long, so it is going to be just a little bit more, but you can see where min club is. I pulled towards it, and I'm going to be just a little bit over that. So I'm going to keep to right around here maybe, and right around 4 on my backspin. That's going to give me some, some pretty decent control. And you can see with what I'm doing towards my ball guide, I'll just kind of keep it out towards the left of the hole a little bit. And here for 11.9, I'm going to go about 10.7 on the rings. And I'm just going to estimate because I'm kind of on time schedule here to where I had to kind of estimate that 0.7. But you can see that it comes in, relatively good. It looks like I might have done just a little bit too much on my offset. It might not need to be offset outside the hole that much. So let's take a look at what this one looks like. Another thing that you can do is if you can get it up here to max thorn, you can do that as well. I'd kind of stay away from this shot. It's kind of better to keep that trajectory low at the min club level than it is to get to a max. Playing wind effect, especially into a side wind, it's probably easier to be at min club than it is max club. And I would say, more times than not, 99% of the people that play this, they're going to underplay the wind because they're going to play the right number, but then they're not going to consider enough wind effect. So they're going to pretty much miss to the right every time. Because you'd have to go significantly more. I'm thinking like probably a 15% overplay at least, maybe even 20. So definitely something to be thinking about is, keeping yourself at that min club really allows you to not have to worry about as much wind effect. So you can see with what I'm doing with my shot, I'm almost using very, very little wind effect and offsetting my ball guide very, very minimally, maybe a yard or so, very, very little, because it really doesn't need it. It stays down low out of the wind because the shot arc is, 3/4 as high. So, you know, good luck with that 7th hole, guys, and I'll see you guys for hole 8 coming up.